Are you?
So if you raise the screen,
That last session, which is awesome.
What time do they finish upstairs? 4?
4:30. They finished already. They finished right now.
Gotcha.
If anyone, that's why I don't know if anyone's
Wander. Gotcha.
but Chadwick's even 3 drinks. Not so long.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
And I'm just got but I knew that.
Oh.
I did. No, but I know I can't wait to do this. Oh my God.
I know what to do.
Oh, I have to try to make it.
How do you do it?
Rob, you want to go first? Rob, I think you just sit down for like 5
We're going to use the French bottles of water. Where are your bottles of Zero? I didn't see them get unpacked.
She handed me one, so there's obviously under the table.
Okay, yeah. So I knew that
She said, you may be surprised. There might be one or two. Are people on a bus at all? Like, was there any school buses who brought people in?
We did tell them this is social, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Do you think this size will fit you? That's the biggest size we got.
Yeah, that might fit me.
Want one of these?
I would love
It
one
says
of those.
professionals learning.
I like it. I would love one. And I will wear it.
You
Make
will
good
wear
use of it. I will wear it. There's no doubt in my mind.
These are granted with special dispensations.
I understand. You've made yourself clear.
Does anyone who helps out with PD stuff?
Yeah. Well, I plan on a
Is
stream
Isabel in here right now? Is anybody in Isabel's
stuff
session
in this winter.
just now?
You got a good sign up for your workshop on Monday.
You're in Isabel's session
I
just
signed
now?
up for one.
Okay, so she's finished. We're just waiting for Seti.
There's somebody who's offering a workshop.
Seti, you're always going over time with
Filming
Seti.
yourself.
This guy.
I thought that was
Okay, guys, can we just...
No, that's I'm not sure who that is. I remember seeing it.
But I was pleased to see him.
Okay, so we're gonna just have a quick closing session. But before we get on with that, I just wanted to share you a couple of updates that were launched, in fact, just yesterday. The first one, this GIF in the background will kind of go through what it is. But if you're, I know this is a Mac school. Are any schools in Korea using Chromebooks right now? Tim, thank you. Okay, it's quite a few. Awesome. We've run Chromebooks right now. You've actually got the opportunity to create Google Forms and unlock the student's Chromebook down to that form if they're taking a quiz. To come to your class, you have literally a button, you flip, and locks the students down on their Chromebook to that form, take the quiz, no distractions, and then you can unlock it to the end when they finish taking the quiz. That's one of the new updates. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? I know everybody's on a MacBook. No, I can't do that. I know, I get it. And then the second one is, probably get a little bit more excitement for this one. Who uses Google Classroom? So like half people in here, cool. Who likes the Gradebook in Google Classroom? Who uses the Gradebook in Google Classroom? Put your hands up. You like it? Put your hand up if you like the Gradebook in Google Classroom. Yeah, right. So, I mean, let's be honest, Google kind of dropped the ball on this one. But, I don't know why it's shown so small, but this is a very small view of what the upcoming Google Classroom Gradebook looks like. A lot of updates here, and it makes it much more customizable. There actually does exist a Gradebook now. So you can go in and update your grades, add your grades on one screen, rather than going into the assignment, adding feedback. Now you can do it all on one page like a standard gradebook would look like, which is pretty cool. Now both of these, the reason I mention these now is that both of these features are launching on beta right now. And so what you need to do is, as a teacher or an admin for your domain, you'll need to fill out this form to access the beta release, and then you'll get added to a special list. If you are interested in those features, I've just made a quick short link here, make it a little easier. gg.gg/Korea Google 18. That'll take you to the form to sign up for the beta for those 2 releases. You can choose one or the other or both. Pretty cool releases. Give you a second to copy that down. I think the especially Gradebook was pretty amazing. I'll let you into a secret. Actually, a friend and I were developing the Gradebook for Google Classroom a couple of months ago. And we heard they were launching this. Actually, we didn't go too far with that. And talking about new developments, actually pretty excited. We have Eric over here. He's actually a programmer, and now educator, and now EdTech innovator, I want to say. And Eric's been working on an extension. It is an extension, right, Eric?
It is, yeah.
It's an extension that, well, I'm going to let Eric talk about it. It looks pretty cool. And for anybody using Google Classroom, you're going to be super interested in this. So please give me a round of applause for Eric. He's going to share some of the results.
Get you one of these new things called Fandangled. They're about to live stream right now. Yeah. And then afterwards, it archives it.
All right, wow, I'm really lucky to be here and talking to you guys. As James was saying, I used to be a programmer, and I've been in Korea for about 8 years, growing as a teacher. And but at the same time, I never lost my programmer mindset. So when I see everything that's available in the Google revision history, the revision history of the documents and many of the types of files, then it just looked like this amazing trove of information that I couldn't do much with because it took forever to sift through it. It was actually in 2015 when I came to a Google Summit that I first heard about extensions. And then when I started to have these little ideas, then I had something to stick them to, the idea of an extension. So about a year ago, I was searching, I'd been searching for a while to find something that would dig into this gold mine of information revision history, and nothing quite grabbed it. DraftBack was the best thing. It's like, who uses DraftBack? It's like one document at a time that gives you a lot of information about the student's work. But I wanted I wanted more. I wanted the whole class, and I wanted to visualize it, and I had it in my head, and I told the programmer, and he was like, okay, I got what you're talking about, and we've been working on it. He said, okay, it'll take about 30 hours. And I said, cool. And then after 30 hours, I said, what about this? And he said, yeah, okay. And I said, what about this? And we go, okay. So like a year later, it's a very expensive hobby up until this point. Then I've got Classwork Zoom, which is what we're going to be looking at. So here's the opening page when you get to it. You can choose from among your Google Classroom classes. I'm going to actually start a couple of things over here. So these are your Google Classroom classes, and you can move them around. You can adjust it to whatever you can. There's some things that you don't need. They're temporary, and it's this, I've got a sample class. It's actually real students, but the names have been changed to this demo. So you can select from among the students in that class, all of them or some if you want to narrow it down, and it's building the assignment list of assignments that have been given to that class. So for this one, I'm going to do, we've got Macbeth play. We do an adaptation every year, and I'm going to do the final draft. There we go. So that's the final draft of the script, and build that. So what it's doing right now is connects to Google servers, and then it grabs a list of all the files, and it shows you, so I've only got 3 files, but they're pretty big, and it shows you as it processes them. This is going to be like a cooking show. So we're putting this in the oven, and I'm going to show you something that's probably about ready. Yeah, okay, so good. So I'm trying, with this, the information in Google revision history is, it doesn't tell you about the quality of work, but it does tell you something about the amount of effort. And I like to factor that into my assignments, so into my grading, into my understanding of the student's progress. So here's, for example, these, if you see a colored block and that represents work that was done on that day, you can zoom in. If you've got more than one editor, then you can see editors right here, and I can click on that. And what a lot of people, including myself, value a lot is that it tells you how much work people did compared to others. So you can quickly see if there's an imbalance of work. So down here, these might be zeros, or they might be like fractions. We're going to add fractions of a %. But these people are all editors assigned through Google Classroom. here's someone who is not an editor according to the assignment. This is actually someone who joined the class late. They started after this assignment was given, and so I can approve them, and then I no longer get an alert. And if you see, then now this is no longer red over here, so it's not a red 12 editors or 13 editors, it's just the set of editors. So also, this is the percentage of editing time, but I can also do the percentage of keystrokes typed, which, you know, just in case you want to look at it that way, it's just another option. Same here, this June Cleaver was very, very productive, and so, you know, to be fair, I want to recognize her work as an editor. So here, let's see, I'm going to take a look at another. I want to just show you an example of, this work is green, and if you look at the hover information over each assignment and each block of work is very informative. So here, hover over this, and I get the number of days that they worked on something. So one day in which more than 5 minutes of work were done. Only 5 minutes of work was done by this student on this assignment, and so that's all the information you have there. If you look at the blocks of work, then you can see the time range of a block of work. You can see how much, 59 minutes for this one student, and for that block, and the total work time that this student did in the document, which is 7 hours and 57 minutes. That's a lot for this one student who was very involved in this particular one. So here, this is green for all of this student's work, but then we got this other color, which is black, and it is actually, that's red. It's actually pasted information. So if the student pasted anything, then you can get an overview and find out if maybe you want to look at it a little harder or a little closer. So yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. But you can also do that with comments. I think that might be what I have here. So yeah, so you can do it with pasting and with comments, and we're working on suggestions as well, so that you can get a sense of whether, so like if it says how many characters, and often, well, unfortunately, when my students paste a lot of characters, sometimes there's a totally new version of an essay that came from nowhere. You don't know where the essay came from. And so when I see something like that, then I know to look a little closer. So yeah, that's mostly it. And I want to offer to anybody here and to your friends and whoever you feel like sharing it with, a password. So if you go to classworkzoom.com, and type in this in the front page, then you can have access to this beta. There are beta notes that right now they're completely blank, but I'm going to fill them in as problems come up. This just got installed today. Like we're kind of rushing to get some things ready. Right now, because we're kind of rethinking how to work with suggestions, then suggestions count as edits. My students don't do any suggestions, so this hasn't bothered me much. But as of Monday, this coming Monday, it won't be like that, and we're going to be introducing some other ways. I'm looking for ways to handle suggestions, so that you know. Because if my students accept 2 hours of suggestions, I want to know that, and I think you do too. So anyway, hope you like that. I really appreciate you listening, and thank you very much. Oh yeah, password? Yeah, password still. And it's classworkzoom.com. Let me just, classworkzoom.com.
Interesting.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's pretty awesome, guys. Give it up. That's good.
Oh yeah, and if you're among those who are like, oh my gosh, why do only managed Chromebooks get this lockdown quiz? I think I'm going to have one of those in about 5 months for Macs and PCs as well. So if you are on Classwork Zoom, you'll definitely be hearing about that from me too. So.
Amazing stuff. Susie announced that you could see how much work students are doing at the time. Everybody was like, wow, I want that. Awesome. Well, thank you, Eric. That's like a super demo slam to get it started. Now onto the demo slams. Demo slams are a quick 2-minute demonstration of something you know, tech tips, something you learned today, anything you want to bring and share. We're going to kick it off with Rob McElroy. He's over here. Rob McElroy, I apologize. I get it wrong every time. Rob, come on. You say Beaver too. All right. So, if you are participating in demo slams, if you could possibly just maybe come and sit down near the front, it would really help out.
I will just do the switch outs real quick.
What do you need, HDMI or? No, you can use mine. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm sure everybody's feeling like this guy right now, very tired. So this is a lazy teacher tip. You know, it's very hard sometimes. You always have to go to Google Drive, hit the plus, pick a form. Here's a new thing that'll make your life really easy. So say I want to create a slide. I have to type it right. Slide.new. And this will create a new slide in the topmost folder of your drive. It works for forms. And it works for docs. And it works for sheets. And it also works for sites. Don't really know why you need to do that quick. That is my slam. Barrel roll. It's a Chromebook shortcut key. It's Control Alt Shift Refresh. Woo!
This is 2 in 1 right there, guys. It's 2 in 1. Okay, Genevieve, you
Oh,
want to
wow, sure, why not?
I can't remember the order, you sat right there. You want to display?
No, I didn't have anything to say about that. I thought that.
Yeah, cool.
Pretty much, I was very inspired to come chat with you guys because the overview theme of the entire summit is looking at the whole student and the human element, not just this is a resource that we want you to go home and download and use it in your classroom tomorrow. But the Google Sheets, I am part of the whole dinosaur. I really love Excel and I've pretty much mastered that. But now I can do fun new stuff in Google Sheets that I knew how to do in Excel, but couldn't do in Google Sheets because I didn't know how to tweak it and figure it out. So pretty much I wrote on here that I have learned to format cells and I know all about conditional formatting now. So yay.
Actually, everybody who shares, Genevieve, you can come down and get yours. You can choose from a pen and a book combination. You can take your pick. Okay, Chantal, you want to go next?
Sure.
No barrel roll. It's mine.
Yeah. Joshua, you want to come up next? We're just get Chantal fixed up.
All right, I just want to say thank you for coming and being part of the Google Summit because it was awesome for me. 2 things that I took away were the internet awesome, which I really think could be part of the digital citizenship sessions for our village school, as well as the activities it has as a game for the kids to get interactive and put what they learned to use. Second point was empatico, because our unit of inquiry, where we are in space and time, I think it can help us connect with other classes around the world and share what we're learning and then have the students engage with them to learn even more. Sorry, I'm nervous. Thank you.
I'm going to get your book and pen. Chantal, you fixed? Rob fixed that computer?
Got one more.
Great. Oh, Tim.
Either one.
Tim, come up.
Tim's is very.
There's 2 things. Well, one of them's.
While Tim's getting set up, does anybody else want to come up and do that? I know, Jason, you're down. Anybody else want to come to the demo slab? I just very quick, I know there's another workshop going on. Who was with Matt Glover this week? Okay, welcome guys. You have an awesome day. Yeah. Full of learning. Yeah. guys can do a demo slam too. A 2-minute demo of something. I know you've been doing literacy workshop. 2-minute demo of anything you've learned today.
Well, a lot of you work like I do, and you end up having to make a lot of demos for people, or you end up having to like do a screencast. There's two really great extensions, but I'm only going to talk about one of them. Screencastify Lite, super simple to use, does a high quality output. The nice thing I like about it is you can do your that one. That's part of the problem. That's the phone one. There we go.
What will we do without dongles?
I know, right?
Use AirPlay.
That would be nice.
Bring back the overhead projectors, I say. Great, you know you better on the display settings to be on the Mac.
Daniel, can you help me?
Can you do it on a
I can, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, there we go. It'll make a lot more sense now. So it's an extension for Chrome called Screencastify Lite. What I love about it is that it gives me the option to record a tab or my desktop, or I can do webcam only. And so I get to have a little box in the corner with my face. Apparently, the teachers said they like it better. They don't like to watch just the screencast of me talking and this like images. They said, no, we like to see your face. And so I started using it even though I don't want to see it. It's super simple. You just hit the record button and you're off to the races. It'll give you a count in, and then you can start your recording. And down at the bottom, you have your ability to stop it and pause it. You can put a timer on, everything else, and it automatically saves it to an account that can be uploaded to your Google Drive or sent directly to YouTube. So, excellent extension. The other one is, you can't hear the sound on this one, unfortunately. It's called One-Click Drama. Believe it or not, kids love it.
Awesome, thank you, Tim. Chantal, we good?
It's gonna work.
Need DGA? HDMI? There we go. Awesome.
All right, hi. So one of the things I learned today that I've actually used before, so I'm just going to show you how I have used this in my class. I connected through a teacher, through Craig, through Rob, via Twitter actually, in Minnesota and one in Israel. And we created a Flipgrid combined classroom between the three of us. So what you do is you create it and then you get a private password so that only you can enter with your students. And then you go in and you can do introductions and you can set up different things to do, like an introduction to the Korean pupils. And you can have your, not that one. Yeah. And you can go down and students can make videos introducing themselves. The other students in the other schools can then view it, they make it themselves too. We had it where they created questions about what they found about, like in Korea, my kids made videos like when they were going to the bus, and this is how we commute to school, and they watched ones with Minnesota, and then with the Israeli school, luckily the times worked out. It was 8 a.m. their morning and 2 p.m. our afternoon, and we actually played with lifetime video chats a Kahoot game, so they had a lifetime experience with that. So that's how we use Flipgrid. Shop, shop.
Half slam.
Oh, one more. So. Alright, another one that I'm going to do quickly is Google Slides Choose Your Own Adventure. It's super simple to do, really effective with my kids, they loved it. You can also use it as a teaching method if you don't want your kids to do it. So the problem with that is when I first started, I thought, oh my god, tech, I can't do this, it's really complicated, but it's incredibly easy. So like Missy's day, you would create your main slide, then you insert a shape. I normally like this little button, and you insert it over there, and you put in your option, yes, and then you would put in another shape. Blah, blah, blah. Shape. My hands are shaking. And there's no mouse. And then, nope. And then you have now your different slides, like 2 and 3. So how to do a hyperlink. You would go on the slide that you want. You right click. How do you right click on this thing? I know how to do that part. I didn't know where the link was. And then I have to right click. And then it slides in this presentation.
How many steps?
Double click.
2 fingers.
And then there's a link. And then with your link, you just put it into slides in this presentation. You can go that. Obviously, there's only 2 slides. So we'll put it slide number 2, and then you do it, and then when you do your review, present, it will come up, so they would have whatever, do you go to the left, do you go to the right, they click on whatever, and it automatically takes you to the next slide, and then that's how you build it to your own, and yes, that's it. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm short, sorry. So, I discovered this really cool extension that I think you can find lots of uses for. It's called Chrome Audio Capture, okay? And so what it does, it allows you to capture the sound on a single tab. So let's say there's a YouTube video you want to watch and record just a section of the sound, you can do that. So let's say I wanted to record this. I click on the Chrome Audio Capture, I hit Start Capture, and then I hit Play. Hello. There we go. And then I go back and I hit Save, and it opens a new tab where I can then save an MP3. So it's a really good, easy extension to use, especially if you just want to capture something, a sound or part of a story or something from a tab. So whatever tab you click save on, you can go to other tabs, it doesn't matter, it only records the one you started on. So it's pretty nice. So, slam.
Great. Anybody else want to do demo slams? Raise your hands. Okay, great. Very good. Jump in a bit to go to this. All right, we start with you, Craig.
Right. So I'm going to do this off my phone. Let's see if it works. All right. So the first thing I wanted to share really quickly was Joshua talked about Empatico. So Empatico is empatico.org to find Empatico. At the moment, it's for 7 to 11-year-olds. The cool thing I liked about it, I just shared it in my last session, is because it's free and will always be free. It's from the Kind Foundation, and the backbone of this is empathy. So it's teaching kids how to be empathetic learners. Right. The real reason why I'm up here is to share a fun tool. Promise. Now it's called Seeing AI. So it's an artificial intelligence piece. Some of you might have seen this before. I need Rob for this demo, but it has. I am. So it has a few parts to it. It's continuously growing, but you can scan a piece of short text, and I don't have anything. I haven't planned this very well, but I can scan a piece of short text. It's probably not gonna work for us here. Let's see. Okay. We won't use this as an example, but you can have like a book, and I can scan the book, and it will take it out, and I can then have the text out of it. So I can go to document, I can scan over the document, it'll pull all the text off the document, and then I've got it. I can do it on my phone, just instantly. The other cool thing is there's a product scanner. So I've had a bottle of Coca-Cola. I can scan the product and it'll come up with all the information about that product. I tried to scan a Korean book before and it didn't have any information about the Korean book, which is kind of cool. The fun part that I'm going to show you is the person piece. So let's listen to a demo now. Let's see if we can do this. You might not be able to hear it. So. You choose. So one face near top edge, 2 feet away, it told me. So when I'm ready, I'm going to click on Rob. So 41-year-old man with brown hair and a moustache looking neutral. I can then share that to Twitter if I wanted to.
Yes.
The other cool pieces here is there's a currency one as well. You can scan over any currency, it'll tell you it and automatically convert it. And there's a few that are in beta trials as well, seeing handwriting live.
It's designed for people with limited sight.
Yeah.
That's actually what it's designed for.
That was the initial
The
one.
scene is very cool. It actually does work.
Yeah, it's definitely worthwhile looking at, particularly if you're in a school that has students with needs.
What's the name again?
Seeing AI. Let me jump back out of it so you can see it. It's this one at the bottom here, Seeing AI.
Just do not point it at your wife or spouse. Just test it first.
Strategically pick them up. Thank you.
Awesome, Craig, thank you. Okay, can we have a big round of applause for all our speakers today, including Matt Glover, Matt down here. We'll give it up for everybody who's presenting today. It's been longer. And guys, give it up for you. It's Saturday afternoon, guys. You're in a school Saturday afternoon. Give it up for everybody who's given up their time today. Well done. Now, where's Bonner gone? Where's Bonner gone?
He ran out.
I think he's preparing.
Is he correct? Okay, we actually have, so just a quick update. We're going to have a quick little networking session now.